Meet Church, the angriest kitten Cass has ever dealt with. He was watching her from beneath a trash bin. She thought he may never have been touched by a human. Cass got bit very hard, but Church was not injured. The little guy was just terrified.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I had to use a blanket. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I won't breathe now. I brought you some food. Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Since he was not eating, Cass said that the only way to feed him was to wrap him up like a burrito because his nails were so lethally sharp. She had to wrap Church up for about 5 days to feed him.
Did you just lick that from my finger? Oh, it's a big scary baby.
Cass was very careful picking him up for feeding each time.
I know. I know. You're making a lot of fuss.
Church was being fed by using a small measuring cup, and his trust was growing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On day 6, he was eating from a plate.
You gonna sit up there while I open your packages? Huh? Oh.
Then Cass got a cat hoodie that had a pocket in front for him. And this was the breakthrough day.
Oh.
For the first time, he started to play.
Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
Cass got Church's story out and hundreds of people wanted him, but there was one girl who was really persistent and had to drive many hours to pick him up, so she knew that was right. He was comfortable with her as soon as they met and went straight into their arms and started to fall asleep. Yes, this was truly meant to be. Meet Violet, who is a rescue kitten with her sister. She is on some bad-tasting pet health medication, so this is her reward. Here she is working on her depth perception and timing. Who can resist a feather wand anyway? And she's probably wondering why her claws are getting stuck in this cardboard. When we had a rescue kitten, we bought this game and she played for an hour straight. You can tell how good Violet's feeling by really concentrating on the game. After some long play, this cute girl builds up an appetite. When she is finished eating, she likes to get a good workout by wrestling. She also chose to wrestle in the soft kitty litter. But don't worry, the box was just cleaned. You can see a couple weeks later she is much better at this game. She loves being brushed and purrs the whole time. Just listen. She and her sister have been adopted to their forever home. A little kitten rushed up to a home and started meowing loudly and continuously for help. Hannah picked him up and was ready to enter the home when she saw his sister approaching. They were both taken inside after she scooped her up too. The kittens had fleas crawling all over their little bodies and were in very poor condition. She began washing and cleaning them in an effort to get rid of all the bothersome fleas. Uncle Bruce, Hannah's dog, is staying by their sides and keeping a constant eye on them. The kittens began getting much better the next morning. With proper nutrition, they were growing stronger hour by hour. They were taken to the veterinarian to check their animal health. She is doing a fantastic job with them according to the doctor. Yara and Theon are their names. Theon is a fiery individual who enjoys biting, but with some love and care, his socialization will improve rapidly. The small kitty emptiness that formerly existed in the hearts, home, and family that has now adopted them will be wonderfully filled by these beautiful and adorable siblings. A couple was driving past an empty field and spotted a tiny kitten all by herself. She was only 6 weeks old and a bit smaller than normal. They pulled over and got out of their car, and this kitten, now named Fielda, ran up to them as quickly as her little paws would take her. Fielda was very excited to see her new mom and dad, who will take her home and care for her animal welfare. But first she went to the vet and found she had ear mites, fleas, and worms, which were quickly taken care of. Fielda is very happy to be in the house, and this is her first time climbing the stairs. She finally got to meet Leon, who has plush chest hair to play with. Leon enjoys giving baths to his new friend. She is grown and is living a vivacious life. A woman noticed a tiny kitten outside her home one day that was just a week old and in need of rescue. It was totally emaciated. This compassionate woman brought the kitten home because the mother cat was nowhere to be found. This kitten, named Medi, was clinging to life with all of his might. Here he is with his first litter box training. Medi loves milk and always relaxes and purrs contently after a meal. He's cuddling up like this after supper. This kitten soon developed a self-assured gait and a keen curiosity. At first, Medi was rather weak, but after 3 weeks, he had grown into a gorgeous, huge, fluffy kitten. He is growing quickly and seems to be a happy, energetic boy. The fully recovered kitten was placed with his new, loving family in a forever home. Now Medi is a handsome adult cat and is still living a happy life. These adorable cuties are about 3 weeks old. They were found living on a street and were feral. However, when they were brought home, the sweet dog named Raylan came to the rescue by helping the kittens to get socialized to humans and other pets. Initially, the kittens were scared of Raylan. These 4 kittens needed a chance at a good life and good pet health, so Laura was there to help and care for them with her dog's assistance. Sometimes he carries them to be cleaned and cared for separately. He keeps them clean and provides them with love all the time. The kittens develop genuine feelings and are quite attached to their new loving canine companion mom. We believe these kittens see Raylan as their mom now because they quickly realized they were loved when he would clean and lick them just like a mother cat. Sometimes the kittens crowd around Raylan to get their turn for cleaning. Raylan was very happy to welcome these new young kittens with his soft, warm personality and helped a great deal to calm the kittens. It shows how 2 different species can bond and take care of each other. All the kittens have been adopted and have their forever homes. A small stray kitten approached and stopped a young man in the park and begged him to take her home. The cat was following him around like a little puppy and wouldn't let him go anywhere without her. This kitten kept parking herself on his foot each time he took a step. That's very seductive. With that kind of charm, how could anybody not fall in love? The kitten quickly won the man's heart, and before he knew it, he was heading home with a kitten in a box. The kitten was curled up in a very comfortable position next to him 30 minutes after he had taken her home. She was dozing off on her human an hour after they arrived home. Her name is Vel-chan. This man realized that he was receiving a special gift and would be foolish to pass it up. As time goes on, he'll know this was one of the best things to have ever happened to him. She likes to help him with the laundry too. Her new life includes her forever human whom she loves. She was once a stray, but now will be safe, fed, and loved back. Meet Pumpkin, who was from a litter and has several brothers. This sweet kitten was found to have cerebellar hypoplasia, which just means his walk is a little wobbly. Pumpkin loves to spend time outside and chatting at the birds. So his family decided to take him to the beach. While he was at the beach, he really seemed to be having a great time, but then the wind started to blow and Pumpkin's expression drastically changed. At that moment, his family realized Pumpkin hates the wind. However, his harness helps as he goes for quiet, wind-free walks. Saudi Arabia is having an intense heat wave. The shop owner Rayan sees the stray cat pawing at the door begging to get out of the heat. He lets her in and she collapses on the cool tile floor and he is smitten. Pet health is a concern for Rayan and he wants to help. The next day he finds her again patiently waiting for him to arrive and gives her water and food. He welcomes her into his store. He asks her about the heat each day and tells her she is always welcome to stay inside as long as she wants. Now that she is hydrated, her fur looks great because she can properly clean herself.